Good morning students. After completing exercise 2.4, the next topic which we are going to study today is decimals. The fractions whose denominators are 10, 100, 1000 are called as decimal fraction. Till now we have studied about fractions, the addition of subtraction, multiplication, division, subtraction of fraction. Now we will learn decimal addition, decimal subtraction, decimal multiplication. So what are decimals? The fractions whose denominators are 10, 100, 1000, etc. These are known as decimal fractions. For example, 6 by 10, 80 by 100, 38 by 1000, etc. are all decimal fractions. Now while dealing with the problems concerning with money, concerning with weight, with distance, sometimes when we write regarding money, weight and distance, we write in decimal as if I say rupees 736 and 72 paise, how will I write in decimal? It will be rupees 736.72. 736 rupees 72 paise. If I have to write 78 kilograms 267 grams in decimal, it will be 78.267 kilograms. Then 9 meter 56 centimeter can be written as 9.56 centimeters. Now how I am writing these in decimal, this we are going to learn today in this lecture. Very often we listen on TV that yesterday it rained 1.7 millimeter in Hisar, or it rained 1.9 millimeter in Hisar. What does this mean, 1.7, 1.9? This is the decimal representation, a decimal fraction. See, you have learned how to represent a whole number in the Indian system of numeration. See, if I take a number 5, 6, 8. The place value of this number is 8 is at 1's place, 6 is at 10's place and 5 is at 100's place. Means as I move to the left, the value is increasing 10 times. Now what if I move to the right? What will happen when I move to the right? In the whole number, here there is a decimal, and when I move to the right, how does the number becomes? The number becomes 1/10, it becomes smaller. Suppose a number is given 568.217. Point means decimal 217. So this number I am writing 217. This way when we go from right to left, it is ones, tens, hundreds. Then here it is decimal. From here when we go from left to right, this number is at 10th place. This number will be at 100th place. And this number will be at 1000's place. Every time when I am moving one digit to the right, the number is decreasing. It is decreasing 1/10. This is tens, that is 1 by 10. This is hundreds. 1 is at hundreds position, that is 1 by 100. And 7 is at 1000 position, that is 1 by 1000. Now we will take some numbers and put them in the place value chart. As we observe that when a digit is moved from one place from left to right, its value becomes 1/10 of the previous value. I have drawn here the place value chart of decimals. And now we will put some numbers in this place value chart. You can see here ones, tens, 100. In between here there is a decimal. And then on the right hand side, the first place value will be tens. After that hundreds, and after that thousands. Let us take some example. One question I am giving 127.24. I have to put this in the place value chart. So where will you put this? 127. 1 is at hundreds place, 2 is at tens place, 7 is at ones place. So what will come here? 7, 2, 1. This is the whole number part of the number, and this is the decimal part. In whole number, you know, the first here, from right to left, if I move, the first place is ones, then it is tens, and then it is 100. In the decimal part, when I move from left to right, the first place is tens, and the second place is hundreds, DTHS. So where will this 2, 4 come? Point will come here, and then this is 2 and 4. So this way, if a question comes, put it in the place value chart. So we will put it like this. Next example I am taking as the number is given 95.078. Now 95, if you see 5 is at ones place and 9 is at hundreds place. So 5 will come here, 9 will come here. After this a decimal will come. Then 0 is at tens place, 7 is at hundreds place and 8 is at thousands place. As I am moving from left to right, the value of the number is becoming 1/10 of the previous value. Another example you can take 120.47. 120. 0 is at ones place, 2 is at tens place, 1 is at hundreds place. So here I write 120.47. So this way you have to learn that in the decimal number how the place value chart is. On the left hand side of the decimal we have a whole number. It is ones, tens, hundreds. On the right hand side of the decimal the first place is tens, then it is hundreds and then it is thousands. Next is like and unlike decimals. Like we have done like fractions and unlike fractions, we have like decimals and unlike decimals. Let us see what are they. Decimals having the same number of decimal places are called as like decimals. How same number of decimal places? For example, 5.235. See here after decimal it is tens, hundreds, thousands. Here also after decimal we have 3 digits. Here also after decimal we have 3 digits. Same number of digits after decimal we call them as like decimals. And unlike decimals, the decimals having different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. Like in this number 2.576 we have 3 decimal places, but here 3.04 after decimal we have only 2 digits. Here 5.7 after decimal I have only 1 digit. Now we will also learn how to convert these unlike decimals to like decimals and then compare them. Now consider the decimals 0.3, 0.30, 0.300, 0.3000. Now we will see that all these decimals are same. How it is? Let us convert this decimal to fraction. 0.3 can be written as 3 by 10. If I make the equivalent fraction of 3 by 10, multiply it by 10, this also by 10, it will become 30 by 100. Then 0.30 can be written as 30 by 100, because after decimal there are 2 places. So we will write as 30 by 100. So you can see 0.3, 0.30 they are same. Then 0.300 can be written as 300 upon 123,000. How can I convert this to 1000? If I multiply this by 10 and this also by 10, it will become 300 by 1000. So it is an equivalent fraction of 30 by 100. So this way you can say 0.3 is 30 by 100, 0.30 is also 30 by 100, and 0.300, if I cancel this 0 and 0, this will also become 30 by 100. So all these are, if you see, these are same. But after decimal we have different number of digits. We call them as unlike decimals. So how can I change them to like decimals? That the extreme end of the decimal I can add as many zeros as I want. Like it is 0.3, I can make it 0.30, 0.300, 0.3000. How will I change this to like decimal? See here after decimal 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are here, but here only 3 digits are there. So I can add 1 0 here and it will become like decimal. Then here there are 2 digits, so at the end I can add 2 0. Here I can add 3 zeros, means at the end in the decimal number to the extreme right we can add as many zeros as we want. It will not change the value of the decimal number. How can we convert unlike decimal to like decimal? Let us understand with the help of an example. Consider an example. Convert 72, 4.3, 90.42 and 117.024 into like decimal. You can see here 72, there is no decimal number in this, no decimal is there. 4.3 after decimal there is 1 digit. 90.42 after decimal there are 2 digits, and 117.024 after decimal there are 3 digits. So maximum digits after decimal we have 3. So in every number I will make 3 digits. I will write 3 digits after decimal. Here 90.42, just now I told you to the extreme right I can add as many zeros as I want. So here it is 42 means there are 2 digits. So 1 digit is left, I will add 1 0 here. So these have become like decimals. Then 4.3, after decimal I have only 1 digit. I can add here 2 zeros and convert this unlike to like decimal. Now 72 is a whole number. In a whole number, where is the decimal? Decimal is at the end. So after this, how many zeros shall I add? I have 1, 2, 3 digits. So I shall add 3 zeros. So this way these numbers have become like decimals. Next is expanded notation for decimal numbers. We have learned how to write a whole number in the expanded form. The number multiplied by the place where it is. Similarly, the decimal number can also be written in the expanded form. I have taken few examples. The first one is 24.5. You can see 4 is at 1's place and 2 is at 10's place. So 2 multiplied by 10 plus 4 multiplied by 1 plus 5 is at what place? 5 is at 10's place. So it will be 5 into 1 by 10. Next is 432.509. 432. That means 4 is at 100's place plus 3 is at 10's place and 2 is at 1's place plus. After decimal, the first place is 10's. So 5 is at 10's place, 5 into 1 by 10 plus 0 into 1 by 100 plus 9 into 1 by 1000. This is where we can do the expanded form for decimal number. Then next question come, write this expanded form, the write in decimals. Now this is 60 plus 3. If you see 60 plus 3 will be 63. That is a whole number. Then a decimal will come. Then at the first place, at the 10th place we have 4 and at 100th place we have 5. So the number will be, decimal number will be 63.45. Next is 700 plus 30. 700 plus 30 will be 730. After a whole number, then decimal will come. The first place is tens. So what is the tenth place? 9. The next place is in hundreds, but here it is given 1000. Nothing is given, so 0 will come. And 7 is at thousands place, so 7 will come. So this way you can write the expanded form. From the expanded form you can make the decimal, and from the decimal you can write the expanded form. Next is how to convert decimal number to a fractional number. This also we are going to study this year, so let us recall what it is. One decimal number is given 64.521. I ask you to change it to fractional number. What I will do? First I will write this in the expanded form. 6 into 10 plus 4 into 1 plus 5 into 1 by 10. Because this 5 is the first place after decimal, so it is tens, that is 5 into 1 by 10 plus 2 into 1 by 100 plus 1 into 1 by 1000. Now 6 into 10 is 60 plus 4 into 1 is 4 plus 5 into 1 by 10 is 5 by 10 plus 2 by 100 plus 1 by 1000. Now how will I add this? I will take the LCM. Here nothing is there, means 1 is in the denominator. So the LCM will be 1000. So if I multiply this by 1000, the numerator also I multiply by 1000. 60 into 1000 will be 60,000 plus this also multiply by 1000. This also by 1000. It will be 4000 plus here 10 is there. To make it 1000, you will multiply it by 100. 5 also multiply by 100. It will be 500 plus 2. This 100 will be multiplied by 10. So 2 will be multiplied by 10. 20 plus 1. Add all this. 60,000 plus 4,000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 1. Add them. 1, 2, 5, 4, 6. So it will be 64,521 upon 1000. So to convert a decimal number into a fractional number, one method is this. You got 64,521 upon 1000. Or directly if I want to do this, I will see after decimal how many digits are there. After decimal there are 3 digits. So I will write 1000 because in 1000 we have 3 zeros. If after decimal I had only 2 digits, then I will write in the denominator 100 as 100 has 2 zeros and so on. Let us take few more examples. The first example I have taken 52.73. Now one method was you take the LCM, write in the expanded form, then take the LCM. Otherwise I told you what is the shortcut. After decimal you will see how many digits are there. Then 1 followed by as many zeros as there are in the right hand side of the decimal, that becomes the denominator. So 5273 divide by, there are 2 digits, so 2 zeros and 1, that is 100 will come in the denominator. Next is 312.456. So 312.456 upon, after decimal there are 1, 2, 3 digits. So 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3 and 1. Means 1000 will come in the denominator. Then next is 0.005. So remove the decimal, 0.005 upon, after decimal 1, 2, 3 digits, 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1 followed by 3 zeros. This numerator can be written as 5 upon 1000. Because these zeros, as you know, they have no meaning. 0, 0, 0, 5, they have no meaning. So I can write it as 5 upon 1000. So this way we can convert the decimal number to the fractional form. Next is to convert fractions to decimal numbers, the converts. First we have learned how to convert decimal to fraction, then how to convert fraction to decimal. Here also there are two cases. One case is when the denominator is already given 10, 100 or 1000, how to convert to fraction. See here 8456 divided by 100. What we will do, we will see the zeros in the denominator. As many zeros are there, from right hand side we will leave that many digits in the numerator and put the point. Here there are 2 zeros, so 85456. From the decimal I will leave 2 digits and put the decimal. So it is 84.56. Next is 75 upon 100. So in the decimal denominator we have 2 zeros, so after decimal there should be 2 digits. We have in the numerator only 75. So starting from the right, 1 and 2. So the decimal will come here. So this is the decimal number. In the whole number part nothing is there, so I will put a 0. Next is 2 upon 1000. Now in the denominator I have 1, 2, 3 zeros, but in the numerator I have only one digit, that is 2. So what I will do, from the right hand side I will start counting and I will leave how many digits? 3 digits. So 2, if nothing is here I will add 2 zeros. So it will become 0.002 and in the decimal part what will come? 0 will come. Now these were the fractions in which the denominators were 100, 1000 or 10. Then some questions will come where the denominators are not 10, 100, 1000. How to do that? For that, let us take an example. I have 15 upon 2 and they ask me to convert it into decimal. Now see here, I don't have 10 in the denominator, so I cannot put the decimal by counting the zeros. So I will try to make the denominator 10 by converting this fraction to equivalent fraction with denominator 10. 2 should be multiplied by which number so that I get 10? Multiply by 5. So 15 also you will multiply by 5. So it is 75 by 10. Now see, I have got 10 in the denominator. Now to put the decimal, what I will do? From the right hand side, I will leave one digit because here there is only 1 zero. So it will become 7.5. Similarly, more examples you can take and try this.